Mr. Fletcher, I have that charge for you to sign.
You're going to make yourself very unpopular.
I am already.
Look, what's the matter with you?
That page woman struck me. I want it charged.
You've never gone this far before.
It's written out, Mr. Fletcher. All you have to do is sign it.
Look, for heaven's sake, all I'm saying is give yourself a chance to change your mind.
You said you'd sign it. Thank you. I'm going ahead with the charge against Page, Mrs. Davidson.
I see. You're going over my head, is that it?
I have no other choice.
Of course you do. You could drop the matter.
I believe a prisoner should be charged for striking an officer, no matter what.
It wasn't you who was hurt, was it, Mrs. Powell? It was your pride. Crucifying this woman is not going to achieve anything. I suggest you reconsider the matter and we'll discuss it again in the morning.
I'm charging her, Mrs. Davidson, and that's it.
Oh, I've been trying to call you. I'd like your opinion on this. Despite my request, Mrs. Powell insists on charging Page with striking an officer.
Yes, I know. I countersigned it.
You did? Does that mean you agree with her?
Doesn't seem to matter these days whether I agree or not. I'm fed up with this whole place, Mrs. Davidson. The people, the way the whole system works, everything. In fact, that's why I'm here now. I'm quitting.
Alison, are you all right?
Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
Mrs. Powell has refused to drop the charge against me. Looks as though I might be in here for some time to come. I don't know how I'm going to tell Don or what I'm going to do with the children.
Well, you needn't worry about that just now. They're going to come and stay with me for a couple of days, just until Don can manage a bit better.
You've done that for us?
It's no trouble. It's my job.
But they can't stay with you forever. It might be months before I get out of here now.
We'll think of a solution.
What?
I'll think of something. I know it's cold comfort, but they are well and they do understand.
I'm sure you have other cases to worry about.
Ah, Nick.
What? Oh, I didn't hear you.
Problems?
Oh, no, just the usual. How about you? Feeling any better?
Yeah, I took your advice.
And?
I've resigned.
What? I told you to face up to your problems, not run away from them.
I am facing up to them.
Not in my opinion.
Well, if I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
Yes, Jim Fletcher. We haven't decided on a date yet. As soon as possible. And now that Miss Bennet has left, it's a matter of extreme urgency. Surely you could provide a temporary replacement at least. Come in. As I said, it's a matter of extreme urgency. Yes, I do appreciate your difficulty, but... Yes, very well. I shall look forward to hearing from you.
You wanted to see me, Mrs. Davidson?
Oh, yes, it concerns your charge against Page.
Yes.
Well, I did ask you to consider it.
Striking an officer is a serious offence.
Quite. But we both know that Page acted on the spur of the moment.
She struck me.
Then you refuse to withdraw the charge? Going over my head doesn't improve your position.
What do you mean?
I mean that you are in line for promotion, and you have already received a temporary one.
And you're saying it won't be permanent if I continue with the charge?
I'm saying you're making your position unnecessarily difficult.
That's blackmail.
That's rather an overstatement. Are you aware that Jim Fletcher has resigned?
No. When did he do that?
Today.
The deputy governorship is vacant.
Correct.
And that's bribery.
I'm making a statement, and I shall make another one. I do not approve of your action in charging Page, nor do I approve of your going over my head. I will not be dictated to by one of my officers.
Striking an officer is a serious offence, according to the regulations.
That is your last word on the subject, is it?
I will not withdraw the charge.
All right. But I want you to know I take a very dim view of your attitude.
And I take an extremely dim view of blackmail.
Yeah, well, I reckon you ought to join one of them ladies' clubs or something, you know?
Oh, the Elderly Citizens Club. That'd be a whole heap of giggles.
Cut it out. Just because I got one foot in the bloody grave.
And the other on a bloody banana skin.
It doesn't mean that I haven't got a few good years left in me yet.
Well, I reckon it'll be the bowling club myself.
Oh, be sensible.
Be sensible with you carrying on like a two-bob watch.
Oh, well, you would be too if you was getting out.
Yeah.
Is that tomorrow's attendance centre list?
You can read, can't you?
Smith, Burns, Birdsworth, Trapp, Cavelli and Stokes. Oh, they're setting a bit of store on this new attendance centre, aren't they?
Yeah, I reckon Alison was setting a bit of store by getting out, too.
That's enough, Smith.
Not that it's any of my business, but her old man is in a pretty bad way.
That's got nothing to do with me.
Keeping her in here an extra couple of months has.
The subject is closed.
Not for us, it isn't.
Look! Anything more out of you lot and there'll be trouble. That's a privilege. It can be taken away.
You reckon we ought to cool it, Bea?
Well, hasn't done as much good, has it?
Didn't quite expect power to come on so strong.
So we're just going to lie down and take it, are we?
No, we're not. Because I have just about had a gutful.
Only a few more days to go.
Oh, it's all right for you.
Come on, love, you've got to get up and go to the showers.
Oh, it'll only make it bad for you.
I don't think it's possible that it could get any worse. They'll just keep on finding reasons to keep me here.
Oh, you'll get out. I'm sure you will.
Lizzie, when you escaped, how did you do it?
Oh, it's dead easy. How many times door? 2, 3, 4. Oh, this place is like a kindergarten. You can get out of here any time you like. I once got a visitor's pass, put on me old clobber and walked out free as a bird.
I gave it a go once. Not worth it.
2 months sounds a long time, love. But once you go over that wall, it'll seem a long time more.
I just don't know how much longer I can keep going.
Yeah, well, I suppose it doesn't mean much coming from us. Or from me, anyway. But you have got some real friends in here.
Morning.
Right.
Here you're leaving us.
That's right.
Copping out, huh?
I don't think so.
Well, I do.
Well, I don't give a damn how anyone sees it. My career at Wentworth is over. Yours, on the other hand, is just beginning, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Well, with me and Vera out of the way, your future's looking decidedly rosier, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, of course, although you'll have to tread carefully. That business with Page won't exactly help matters.
Mrs. Davidson's already issued the ultimatum, if that's the word.
And what word would you use?
Blackmail.
Oh, suit yourself. But you could be sitting pretty if only you realised it, Colleen. Think about it. It's a bit early yet to start flexing your muscles.
Anybody'd think you were going to the gallows, Mouse.
Oh, I don't want to go, Doreen.
Oh, where are your mates, love? We'll look after you.
Yeah, and even if we did want to shoot through on you, well, we couldn't, could we?
Yeah, you should be thanking your lucky stars, not getting the heebie-jeebies.
What about the old bag next door?
Well, don't let her spoil your day.
All right, is everybody signed out?
Yes,
I don't like her. She gives me the creeps.
Oh, give it a rest.
Yeah, if she starts anything today, well,
Well, what'll you do?